Hey guys, I'm Tiffany and welcome to the Wise Skies channel. Every Friday we do some free tarot readings for you, and I start with Aries and I go all the way through Pisces. So welcome. We're just doing general zodiac readings for entertainment purposes. Hopefully they resonate, make some sense, and give you some advice and some ideas on how you can experience your weekend with awareness going into the weekend. If you're new to Wise Skies, you can see the astrology forecast, the podcast, all of that at wiseskiesadvice.com. We've got some new intuitive readers with us that will be reading for us in December, so that's something to look forward to. And if you're not already on the Wise Skies newsletter, this is a great time to do it because I'm sending out an email Monday morning with all of the Thanksgiving week specials. I do an annual sale every year on Black Friday, but I've extended some of them for the whole week. So you can get as much as 50% off on a lot of our favorite stuff. So if you're on the newsletter, you'll see that come through Monday. If you're not, it's a great time to sign up. So looks like we're getting some people in the room. I'll go ahead and get started. Just clearing the deck for Aries. Just clearing the deck for Aries and seeing what it is, some practical advice for our Aries friends. Okay. Awesome. We get the Emperor reversed here for the first one. We get the Strength card and the Tower card. All right, so guys, you know, the Emperor right side up usually has to do with our careers, our jobs, people that we feel committed to or devoted to, or people that are in power, in charge of us, or in authority. This can be cops, this can be your boss, this can be your dad, this can be your lover, this can be anybody that you have kind of let rule over your life. And so when it's upside down like this, sometimes we can just feel really disempowered. Sometimes it can feel like we're not heard, like we're being disrespected. It can also be a sign that you have just given your power over to a false guru in some ways. And you know, if you've been watching any Netflix lately, I started in on the Leah Remini, how do you say her last name? The Scientology expose, basically. And that's a really good example of this card, where you have a group of people kind of turning their lives over to something that is disempowering, or that splits them up, or that removes them, right? And so just being aware of Aries, anything, we're just hoping that leaf blower will go by. I hope you guys aren't hearing that. But anything that has been turned you upside down a little bit or felt disempowering to you, it's time to just rely on your own inner strength and recalibrate your energy field so that you're taking responsibility for all of your feelings, no matter what's happening out there in the world to you. The Tower card looks like something's coming undone, you know, that something's turning upside down. And so the more you can be like a leaf on a fast-moving stream in 2021, and also you, Aries, this weekend, the better your life is going to be. The more you hang on and clench and hold on to how you thought it was going to go, the worse it's going to get. So just be prepared for things to be a little chaotic, and tune back into yourself for that inner strength today. All right, yeah, so I was curious. I turned over one more card for Aries. So in addition to this message of like that which you're devoted to, we get kind of two cards that reflect that. So false gurus, something that you've believed in that you just don't believe in anymore, changing alliances, finding a new group to hang out with. Those are themes that you can work with this weekend, Aries. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Beth. Clearing, let's see, for Taurus. Let's clear for our Taurus friends. I can't believe it's Friday again already. Clearing for Taurus. What do our Taurus need to hear this weekend? A little bit of wisdom, some advice, some clear guidance. Clearing for Taurus. Clearing for Taurus. Okay. What do our Taurus friends need to hear? All right. We've got the Six of Cups reversed, the Two of Coins reversed, and then the Eight of Wands. Let's see, and a little bit like some more coin action here. All right. So feeling a little bit tied up, feeling like you're going in too many directions, like kind of wishing things were the way they used to be. You know, as we're approaching this Thanksgiving week next week, Could it be that you're yearning for that kind of Norman Rockwell Thanksgiving that you never had? Could it be that you're missing some friends and family that you're not able to connect with right now for whatever reason? Could it be that you just have that little sense of nostalgia? Is there something that you could do to bring in that sense of nostalgia and make this weekend and this upcoming holiday something that's really special and magnificent for you? It does look like you're upset about something here, that this Eight of Swords reverse, the Four of Coins, it just feels like, you know, similarly to what I said earlier, just being treated unfairly. What do we do in that situation? You know, I had a lady in the parking lot the other day, grocery store parking lot lady, that yelled at me and told me I did not have the right of way. I was trying to back out from a space. I had been in service all morning, volunteering, right? Like I just needed to get out, and sometimes you gotta bust a move. Well, she like straight up tried to ram me and was like pointing her finger at me and yelling. And whether I had the right of way or not, I just was like, wow, that's a really big reaction for me just trying to get out of a space that I had been sitting there forever for. And so why am I telling you this long story? It's because it's like this feeling of like, what is that about? And people in your world having these big, huge reactions. And so Taurus, can you find your center? And it's not like I'm telling you repress your emotions, don't have a reaction, but I am encouraging you to just watch what comes up. Like, does the gangster side of you come out? Did you want to like get out of the car and throw down? Did you want to blast some reggae and Bob Marley and like just try to smooth the vibe out? Would you shine some love on the people that are disturbing you and your peace right now? Those are ideas to work with for Taurus. Awesome. Hi Danielle and hi Lisa. I'm confused. Are you saying that you can't hear me? So I'm just gonna stall for a minute. Can you guys hear me? Cool. Everything's happening at once. I'm going to go into the Gemini reading and hope that you're still able to hear everything that I'm saying. Hi Verosha, welcome. We're on our Gemini reading right now, so let's clear for Gemini and see what... Yeah, it looks like I'm hooked up just fine. You guys can hear me, right, huh? Okay, thank you, Elizabeth. Elizabeth to the rescue. Clearing for Gemini, let's just see what our Gemini friends need to hear for something that would help them go into the weekend more confident with clarity. Clearing for Gemini. Clearing for Gemini. Thank you, Grizel. Oh, you can, it's just off. Hi, Abby. What do our Gemini friends need to hear or know this weekend? We've got the moon reverse, the Six of Wands reverse, Temperance, and the Nine of Cups. So it looks like you're in for a big weekend. It looks like there's kind of something that's unknown, so you want to be able to plan to be adaptable, plan to be able to move around, plan for the unexpected to basically happen. Just looks like something might be setting you back a little bit. The Six of Wands is about going forward. When it's reversed like this, it's about slowing down and kind of feeling like you're treading water or going backwards through time. So the Temperance reminds us to do all things in moderation. So if something feels heavy, overwhelming, unseen, hidden, something kind of takes you by surprise, just take it with a grain of salt and go slow, and all things in moderation. The Nine of Cups is here. This is a positive card indicating you get your wish, right? So this is always a reminder, be careful what you wish for, and just know that, just believe in what you pray for, basically. If you've set an intention out there, know that it's coming, whether it's on your timeline or not. We have this big, beautiful Gemini full moon eclipse happening, I believe on the 30th, is that right? So being aware that there is an eclipsing moment in your sun sign, Gemini, that's coming up. So how can you be so honest with yourself that you become clearly aware of what you need to remove, what you need to cut out of your life, what you need to calm down, tone down. Maybe there's too many tabs open right now, and just being more comfortable in the space of the unknown instead of everything being kind of totally planned out. Oh, I'm trying to scroll on the desk. That's awesome. All right, let's clear the deck now for after Gemini is Cancer. Let's clear for our Cancer friends. Clear for Cancer. What is it that our Cancer friends need to hear or know this weekend to help them feel connected, seen, and heard by the unseen? Clearing for Cancer. Clearing for Cancer. Hi, Varosha. Yeah, I do. I go in order. Aries all the way through Pisces. And so we're just on Cancer right now. So clearing for Cancer. Okay. Cancer, we got the Queen of Wands. It looks like you need to be in motion this weekend. It looks like you're being called into more of a leadership role. You know, we've got the Five of Wands and the Five of Cups here, so it does feel a little bit grumpy out there in your world. It does feel like people maybe don't have the same goals or agendas, and so it might be time for you to just take a stance and be the leader instead of like sitting it out or being in your kind of crab zone where you need to kind of fill your cup and be quiet and retract a little bit. This is more about putting your boss lady hat on and getting it done and directing traffic and guiding the energy that feels very chaotic and discordant around you. All right, so taking a leadership role for you guys, for Cancers. Thank you, Grizel. Hi, Kelly. Welcome. Clearing for, let's see, we got Leo next, so we're going to see what's going on with Leo, our Leo friends. What do they need to hear? Some quick, easy advice to help them ease into the weekend. Okay, sorry, dropping stuff. Clearing for Leo. Okay, that one wants to stay out too. All right, well, first we've got the Six of Swords here. This is about changing your perspective, okay? So you can see that she's just looking down and kind of looking in the wrong direction. Everything's going fine, she just doesn't feel like it is, right? So this is a reminder to be grateful for what you have in front of you, to look ahead instead of looking back, and to kind of conjure your future by gazing softly at it instead of staying stuck and down and looking at everything that's wrong. It's like focusing on something positive and going forward with it. You do get the World card, and so this is a major life cycle change for several of the Leos watching, right? Like the information isn't going to match up for 100% of the people 100% of the time, but this is an end of phase of life, and it's like the wheel of life is shifting, and this reminds you to be in a role of the mentor and the giver, and using what you've learned through your life experience to be able to you know, give back, right? This the World card is like good things are coming to you. This is positive fruition. So, you know, Leos, I'm happy to get that card for you. Thank you, Angelique. Yeah. Oh, really? Yes. I loved being at that lake. I loved being out there. All right. Clearing now for Virgo. Seeing what our Virgo friends need to hear for the weekend ahead. See what's on their agenda, on their heart space. Something that feels positive. Something that feels clear. Clearing for Virgos. It's mass chaos on my front porch. There's deliveries and leaf blowing, and so I'm just trying to clear my brain so that I can deliver a good message for you Virgos out there. Okay. Four of Wands, Lovers reverse, Five of Cups reverse, and Queen of Wands for you Virgo as well. So this Four of Wands, you know, you've heard me interpret it as finding stability in immobility, but it's also a celebration card, and sometimes we forget to stop and celebrate. It can indicate a marriage. It can indicate a festivity after some kind of like rite of passage. It can indicate a party, good tidings, a feast. It doesn't only have to be about finding a sense of security. So why am I saying that? Well, you got the Lovers reversed right here. And so it could be that it's time to work on some kind of significant relationship and really celebrate it. If you have, it doesn't have to be your partner. It could be a parent, a child, a colleague, but it does seem like there's a focus for you, Virgo, on just having a win with somebody that you really care about. You know, somebody that might be going through a hard time or having a hard time, and that you're there to kind of pick them up and lead a little bit, and carry the energy. You know, maybe you have been on the receiving side and maybe it's time to give back, or vice versa. Oops. Clearing now for, let's see, after Virgo comes Libra. So let's clear for Libra. I mean, all the things. We got the trash coming in. So this is like the hopping moment of energy for Friday, noon Central Time. Hi Jaspreet, thank you for the question. If you'd like to have a private session with me, I welcome that. We're just doing general readings here for all of the signs in the zodiac. Hi Shelton, good to see you. We're on to Libra. I'm just visualizing the scales, the sign of Libras, sending out some love and seeing what it is our Libra friends need to hear this Friday. Okay, all four of them came out at the same time, no problem. All right, Two of Wands, you got the World in your hand and yet you yearn. Here is the World card again, the Emperor reversed again, and the King of Swords again. So this is almost about like, have you tied yourself up to a situation that you don't really like anymore? You know what I mean? Have you like thought like have your wishes and goals changed? Have your partnership agendas changed? Has your work agenda changed? It's okay. You know, you might have jumped into one way of life and decided that actually, you know what, this isn't for me. I had that experience when I was working as a vet tech, like one of my first jobs, right? I think it wasn't my first job, maybe my second job. But I was so excited. I wanted to be a vet. I wanted to work with animals. I rode horses growing up. It was important to me. And I had like one day at the vet clinic and I was like, nope, this is not for me, right? So sometimes you have to have the experience to know that you don't want it or that it's not a good fit. And that's kind of what it's feeling like, Libra. It just feels kind of heavy. And so maybe you did need that experience that you've chosen for some kind of karmic release. You too can work with the eclipse that's coming up in Gemini. Hi from Diamond Head, Susie. Nice to see you. Hi, Lisa. Clearing for, let's see, after Libra comes Scorpio. Let's look at our Scorpio friends, what they need to hear to feel seen and heard by the unseen. Clearing for Scorpio. All right. Look at the Scorpio necklace my boyfriend gave me. Isn't that sweet? That's the back, and that's the front. Happy birthday to me. Okay. Scorpio. Oh, very Scorpionic. We've got the Eight of Cups reversed here, so it looks like you were considering leaving a situation and you're overcoming it, you're sticking with it, you're having a hard time with it, but you're just on the like, okay, let's see what this could turn into, let's give it one more shot. This is the card of marriage. This can also be the card of that which you're devoted to or connected to or giving your life to, right? We got the King of Cups here, so it looks like there's a, you know, the cups are about the more sensitive types, the more compassionate, the more artistic, the more psychic, the ones that use their emotional intelligence. And so it could be that you are hitched up to somebody that is having big, huge, deep emotions. And Scorpio, you kind of like that. You know what I mean? Maybe you are the person having big, huge, deep emotions. And when we get a king, it's like, I gave you the example of that parking lot lady earlier. Like what I wanted to do was get out and smack her around. I've never been in a fight in my life, so that's just all in my head, right? But what I did was have some compassion and be like, wow, she must be having a tough day. I'm not going to take that personally, and quickly recalibrate my energy, right? And so this is a sign, right, to, if you're feeling the big, huge, heavy emotions, if the people in your life are feeling the big, huge, heavy, volatile emotions, maybe that's what you need to put down during this Gemini full moon. Maybe that's what you need to walk away from and not look back. We get the Four of Wands again, so it's kind of interesting. You get the marriage card and the celebration of marriage card. Sorry, it wasn't like that. And so it could be that some of you are looking to get paired up. And maybe it's your time, you know, maybe it's your time. Okay. After Scorpio comes Sagittarius. Let's listen with the ear of the heart for what our Sag friends need to hear so that they feel a sense of practical magic. They feel heard and seen by the unseen. They're just reaching out into the field of infinite wisdom, unconditional love, where all things are possible, and hearing something for our Sagittarius. Okay, so just kidding here, but it's like everybody quit your job, right? The Emperor reversed, you know, the Emperor about having a job or having a sense of authority in your life. The one reversed is like kind of feeling drained from work. Maybe you've taken on a new work project. Maybe you have a bunch of new work projects and it's just taking a lot of your energy. Maybe you're in the wrong field. Like there's something there that just feels off balance or is throwing you off balance right now. I know that you're working on it, right? You've got the 9 of coins here. You're trying to be a person of your own making, stand on your own 2 feet, being within financial integrity. The 9s are about having integrity and the coins are about with money. The Queen of Cups reversed and the High Priestess here, it looks like you've spent a lot of alone time pondering the situation, like what kind of job, what kind of lifestyle will help give you the freedom and security that you're looking for. And so keep thinking about it. You know, you're going to find your way. This can be, it can feel kind of like life's unfair, but it's not. You know, you got the same life that everybody else got to live as well. And so again, you're just working on it. You're finding your way. Look to your North Node. That really helps you in astrology. If you don't know your North Node and you want a career or life purpose reading, you can schedule with me on my services page at wiseskiesadvice.com. If you know how to find your North Node and look at the sign, look at the house, and see if you can write a personal mission statement, Sagittarius. You know, Gemini, this full moon eclipse in Gemini is your polar opposite. And so I think you're going to be a little bit shook by this moon as well. So being aware of that, the Gemini full moon, and really having a rite of passage for yourself, really allowing yourself a sense of stepping out of one way of life and into a new one. Hi, Tanya. Okay, cool. So who's after Sag? Capricorn. So we're clearing for Capricorn. Okay, all the crazy energy has stopped. Let's go into Capricorn and see what it is our Capricorn friends need to hear. Okay. All right. So Capricorn, it looks like you recently made a decision that kind of you came to the head about something. You came to the end of the road and you took a new direction, and it feels uncomfortable. That doesn't mean that you were wrong. It doesn't mean that you were right. It just means that there's some discomfort as you try to find your sea legs in this new decision that you've made. You've just been feeling a little bit sad about it. You know, this new path is good, but it change kind of sometimes does feel sad. You get the High Priestess and the Justice card reversed. It feels like you'd be really wise this weekend to take some self-care moments. November is a 6th month, right, in the numerology, and so all of us need that advice to have those moments of calm and peace. I'm not taking that advice this weekend. I'm working really, really hard so that I can take Thanksgiving week off. Getting all of my subscription people done for December now as best I can so that I can take the whole week off. And so it could be, you know, it's same for you too, Capricorn. So if it's not right this weekend, very soon you're in a period of self-study. And so, you know, making sure that you get time to truly refresh. This Justice card reverse can feel like your body is off, like your systems aren't kind of functioning clearly, and that your the, I guess, flow of information is kind of stuck somewhere. So some of you might benefit from like an acupuncture treatment, a guided meditation, some Reiki, some clearing energy. That's just what it feels like to me. All right. Hi, Yvette. Hi, Cinnamon. Your birthday is November 30th on the eclipse. Very cool. Ooh, what's going on in your life? Let's clear now for 11, Aquarius. So let's clear for our Aquarius friends. The Aquarius, we're going to take special good care of because they're going to take special good care of us in the coming years. this shift into the age of Aquarius, this 200-year cycle starting on December 21st with the grand mutation. And with Pluto eventually joining Jupiter and Saturn in the sign of Aquarius in 2025. Big things happening for Aquarius the next 3 years. Probably always, but specifically there's a heavy influence going on right now. Clearing now for, let's see, where was I? Aquarius. Clearing for all the Aquarius watching. Okay. Yikes. Not what I expected to see. So we've got the Lovers reversed, the Knight of Swords reversed, and the Three of Swords card. So I feel like somebody's been really mean to you, Aquarius, because that's the card of the broken heart and having hurt feelings, and somebody was just like dicey with their words, and you know, maybe you're just feeling upside down about it. Maybe somebody tried to break up with you or did. Maybe there was a huge miscommunication. Either way, this feels really crunchy and ouchy, so I'm sorry that you got that. Let's see what advice we have for our Aquarius. What do our Aquarius need to hear in terms of soul growth, information that's useful for their weekend? Hi, Rissa. And hi, is it Say or Sai? Your name is Vedika. Welcome. We just do these general readings on Friday. So if you'd like to work with me personally, I welcome you to book a session with me. But right now we are getting some clarification for our Aquarius friends. Okay, this is what fell out. We got the High Priestess that fell out. I'm just going to read it upright. So guys, you know, the High Priestess, this is tapping into your feminine intuition. So if you did get hurt, if you did get stung by somebody, let's just not even look at their behavior and what was said. Let's look at this High Priestess card of what do you really know about the situation, and then trust your feelings. Is this true? Is it real? Does it have anything to do with you? Are they having a human moment? You know, and so taking a step back, doing a little bit of intentional isolation to study, to read, to get in touch with the divine. You can sing chants to the holy, you know, you can use music to conjure that feeling of devotion and connection to something greater than you, right? And that's kind of what we like to see happen with this period, this phase of life. So taking a little step away from something that seems kind of painful, toxic, or hurtful to you is going to be healthy for you right now. Okay, so that was Aquarius, and we're going to move on to Pisces. Let's clear for Pisces. If you're new, welcome. We go Aries all the way through Pisces, and we have made it to the end. So if you didn't get to see your sign, once the video stops, you'll be able to see it from the beginning, or you can always watch the replay on YouTube as well. Going into Pisces here, clearing the energy for Pisces. Guys, my 2021 predictions are up. The December forecast is up. The podcast will come up next. And you should have everything you need to start exploring 2021. So if you're taking some time off over Thanksgiving and you want to geek out on the astrology, you can do that there. I'm doing a live workshop that's free with Woo Woo Company on December 2nd. So we would love for you to register for that. And last but not least, if you're not on my newsletter list already, please get on it, because Monday I'm announcing some of our biggest sales of the year, 50% off lots of things. Next Monday, get on my newsletter list. All right, clearing for Pisces. Clearing for Pisces. Here we go. Okay, well, lots of people getting the world. You know, this to me indicates lots of people feeling the weight of the world, and lots of people moving into a new wheel of life. You know, this is about, again, becoming the mentor, using your life experience to really share something useful with others. This is a card of a caretaker. This is a card that reminds you that what you do does change the world. So how you think, how you behave, how you act, how you interact with others, this is a karmic time in your life where you're really trying to graduate in some level. I don't know why I keep doing this. So the world card for you Pisces, that's very significant, right? This is a big life phase that's happening right now for you, a big change, a big graduation that's going on in your energy field. And so do you want it? Do you want to graduate? Do you want to rise to the occasion of your life? It feels like this Four of Coins, this King of Swords, this Queen of Cups reverse, it feels like there's some of you that are willing to kind of stay stuck in uncomfortable conversations and old habits and old patterns. It's just what it feels like. Old financial beliefs, like this is love and money basically, and you're like, how do I get out of that? I'm really trying very hard. And so you're just going to take the next right step. You're going to go into the next right thing, not the next thing right. Okay, so hopefully that helps some of you Pisces out there. I appreciate you guys. If you have enjoyed Free Tarot Friday, if you continue to enjoy Free Tarot Friday, I appreciate a couple dollars in the virtual tip jar. It goes a long way when everybody contributes. You can throw me some bones into my Venmo or into my PayPal. Those links are in the description. And thank you for choosing to spend Friday afternoon with me. I love seeing all your names come across. And if there's anything I can do for you at Wise Skies, don't hesitate to reach out. I want to be of service to you. And until we can work together again, guys, namaste and much